Hello lovelies, welcome back to The Tangent. We are in season 2, I decided, and I can do that because it's my podcast and I can do what I want. I am super excited about this episode because it is July, which means it is Disability Pride Month, and I want to talk about all of that and what it means to me and what it can mean to other people and what you can do as an ally. So all of that's coming, so stick around and find out. Buckle up, lovelies. We're taking a ride through some of the quirkiest corners of my life on wheels. I'm Katie, and I've been doing this disabled thing since day one. This is not your typical disability education podcast. Every tangent, every detour is a chance to look behind that curtain of disabled life, unravel the threads of confusion, and discover those, whoa, that actually makes sense moments. Eventually, this is the tangent, where laughter is the map, curiosity is the compass, and understanding blooms even in the craziest corners. Hit subscribe, grab your headphones, and get ready to be surprised, because the way to understand why is to embrace the wild, hilarious how. So let's do the thing. Okay, so I think a good place to start with this whole thing is my introduction to disability pride. So remembering I am a lifelong disabled person, but I first found out and heard about disability pride in 2017 when we were in Philadelphia for a health conference, and I saw an exhibition that was done in like the subway by an organization called Philadelphia Pride, and I got invested then, and since 2017 I have celebrated disability pride personally, but not really bringing it into my work stuff, and I'm excited because 2026 is the year of doing the things. So this year we are doing a focused social media campaign through the Katie campaign, sharing disabled people's stories and experiences. So that's going to be really good, and I encourage you to go and read them and hear them and get involved in those stories and holding space for them. So yay for bringing disability pride into our work at the Katie campaign. I want to talk a little bit about what disability pride means to me, and it's important at this moment to once again state that it's a journey, and it's a lot of unpacking and unlearning years of internalized ableism, and I feel like it's taken me this long, like 30 years of existing, to figure out more of my feelings about my disability and reaching this point of genuine acceptance and celebration. I've always been pretty positive about being disabled, but I feel there's been a little bit like here a sense of denial just in the hard parts of living with my disability. I don't think that that's necessarily like a negative thing. It's, I think, more been about surviving in a world that's not built for me and there are strategies and life hacks that I've used forever, and we had a little bit of, well, actually, we had a whole mental breakdown when I lost these strategies and life hacks during COVID and lockdown, but that could be a whole other episode by itself, but we move on. The thing that I'm doing right now I am claiming my disability more in my everyday life with all of its parts, the good, the bad, and the gray areas. And let's be honest, dude, like, there's a lot of gray in the disabled experience, and that's where this podcast lives, in the gray, so we can all kind of get a little bit better at understanding all of the mess and the nuance and the beauty that lives in a disabled life. And so to me, that's the essence of disability pride. It's a celebration with recognition of all of those extra bits, right? The disabled grief, the joy, and the pride. And all of that together makes being a disabled person a unique experience and perspective that's worthy of being shared and appreciated and celebrated by everybody else around us too. So I think a big thing that people ask about often is how to be a good ally to the disability community during Disability Pride Month. And for me, I think we can go into a whole lot of discussions, and we probably will soon, but what I want you to remember right now is that Disability Pride Month is different to Disability Rights Awareness Month. Disability Rights Awareness Month is in December, right? And Disability Rights Awareness Month, because we love a good acronym. Is it an acronym? I hope so. We love them either way. I hope you know what I'm talking about. DRAM is about you. Like, not disabled people. You guys. Quick interlude there. Disability moments are everywhere. Was interrupted by my bladder alarm, which is great. If you know, you know. And also, my new service dog guy decided to get up and make a whole scene. So hopefully he's chilled out now. But anyway, what were we talking about? Being good allies. So here's what I think is a good differentiator, right? So Disability Rights Awareness Month DRAM is about you. It's not about disabled people. It's about educating and raising awareness with the broader society, right? And Disability Pride Month is about me, a disabled person. It's about the disabled community celebrating all the greatness within the disabled community. Does that make sense? Beautiful. So, you gotta remember that being an ally in this month, and generally, that this month is not about your learning. It's about your listening. It's about holding space and letting our disability be as big as it feels right now in this moment, or whenever we are having big feelings about our disabilities. Let it affect us the way that it does, without us having to make it smaller and more digestible to people around us. We don't need to do that right now. We shouldn't have to do that in general, but especially in Disability Pride Month. So, this is your moment as an ally to listen to how disabled people refer to their disability and use those words. I believe that we can. And I think it's important to also remember that everybody arrives at their disability in a different way. So there are so many ways to feel about your disability and being disabled and everything that comes with that in the experience. And there's room for all of it. And that is what Disability Pride Month is all about to me. I think we haven't figured out exactly how to clearly communicate all of this stuff in a way that doesn't confuse the shit out of everybody, ourselves included, right? So I think we're gonna leave that for a later episode, but welcome to Disability Pride Month, everybody. Let's celebrate.